There it is. There's the quiz. Now, what we have here is a reading. Remember, this is level 4, so this is challenging, okay? Here's a text, and this is not the text that's in the textbook. This is different.
But it contains the vocabulary.
It contains the vocabulary and the grammar.
All right.
Ah, so let's just stop for a second and think about this. Some of you I know are concerned, well, if I go through this book and it only takes me an hour to go through a 2 pages, I'm not going to have enough in my class to teach. Well, you can also use ExamView for practice worksheets. So think of ExamView as a computerized resource for practice worksheets, which you were talking about. Remember? That other series that we have stand out has a lot of these already printed out, already done for you, but you can use ExamView in the same way because there are lots of worksheets that you can do on this, okay? So here's an example of how it looks. They would read this and then look at the word dismayed. Dismayed means blah, 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 okay? These are actually interesting, okay? Then here's a completion. Complete the sentence with a time clause. Use the words in the box. Add a comment. I will get a good job. What do you think the answer is here? After I finish college, right? Okay, good. When he gets home, Gar will call you. Okay, you get the idea. So that's what they have to do on that. Matching. Match each word or phrase with the correct meaning. Adjustments. Whoa. Change, I guess, yeah. Yep. Trigger.
Suddenly start.
Suddenly start, you get the idea. Okay. So there we go. Rewrite the sentence. Rewrite it the future would be going to, so there's some grammar. And then here's one that's more open-ended. Tell about your educational goals and how you plan to achieve. Wow. That's pretty heavy duty. Remember, this is book 4. So there's your quiz, and it took us just a couple seconds to make it. Now you're going to say, what about the answers? Guess what? The answers are down at the bottom. There they are. So you have the answers here. But what's nice about it, too, if you have to prepare them for the CASAS test, what is that, October 17th? Guess what? This tells you what CASAS competency point that particular question refers to. So just think of the ramifications. If you give them a chapter quiz and they're all messing up on one particular CASAS area, what do you want to do? You want to go back and reteach it, right? There's also a way that you can actually go in here, and if you're, say, the week before they take the CASAS test, you can go in there. If you want to focus on particular CASAS numbers, you can select question items by those numbers, and you can prepare a little quiz just on writing a check or transportation or something like that. So you can design your quiz around those particular CASAS competencies. It's great preparation for the CASAS test.
Can you show us how that's done?
Yeah.
Is there any audio on this at all, like listening test?
Yes, there is. In fact, you'll notice that there is a second CD in the packet. There are 2 CDs.
Yeah.
One is the audio.
Which one?
It'll say.
Audio
It'll say.
program. Okay, I see.
Okay?
Okay.
It'll say.
And what does that do?
But that, I'll show you if I can find one. I don't think we had an audio in there. By the way, some of those, you cannot have answers to it. For example, the essay, there's no answer. You have to correct that yourself, obviously. Okay. Let's just see. I don't know. All right, I'm going to start all over. Watch this.
It did jump on it.
I'll show you the second way to create a test. Okay? You go in here to ExamView Test Generator.
This is the audio?
No.
Now I'm going to show you a second way, and I'll show you some of the features that you can do. I'm going to create a new test from scratch. Is that what I want to do? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the visitor.
This gives you various options that you can do here to create a test. Just cross out of this, and you go up here. You can select randomly, select from a list, which is probably the easiest one. Select while viewing. I'm sorry. Select while viewing is actually probably the easiest. You can select by standard. Let's just do it. Let's just do it by standard here. Level 4 again. Open. I'm going to select all, just the whole book. Let's say you wanted to select by standards from the next. Okay, now you go here, let's see.
Wow.
Standard type, what is it? National standard, CASAS. There you go. So you can actually figure out which CASAS number you want from the whole book. And you can select, like if you know that my students are having trouble with this one right here, you can go in here and say, I want to give them some practice. I'm going to give them 20 of those.
Yeah.
Okay? Oops, not 200, 20 of them. And they're having trouble with this one, so I'm going to give them 5 of those. Okay? And that's all I want to do. Select it. And close it. And there they are. Okay? So what we selected were 2 CASAS items. And those are all the possible questions that can go, well, we just selected a certain number. And you're going to say, well, I forget which questions were those that I asked. Well, look at the answer here. This is CASAS 0, 1, 2, and 0, 1, 8 is what I did. So that's just a quick way that you can actually select the questions you want from the book to teach a particular point.
Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so
Is
lucky.
this math friendly also, or just PC?
It's Mac friendly, very good question. It's both, it's dual platform. Dual platform.
One more question. When you created that test, is this going to be saved on the computer or just the printout?
Very good point. It will be saved on your computer. Yes, you can save it for future use on your computer. Just save it like a regular file. Just go up under here.
You said Eric. You saved it as Eric.
Yeah, well, I've
Just
saved
the
it.
name, but I don't think it was saved yet.
You can save.
This one he didn't.
I didn't save it yet, so
Oh,
you would just save it. Like, for example, if I close out of it now, it'll say, do you want to save it? And say yes or no.
Oh,
And I would save
just
it.
like a regular
Let's see
file.
it. Do it.
This isn't my computer, so
Do it, please.
Do you want me to just save it?
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, it's that way. Okay. Got
You
it.
can always throw
All right.
it.
Save it.
Put it on the desktop.
You just save it on top. I can just kind of.
No. I know how to do this.
Okay, it's basically a regular thing, okay? Now let me show you some other features that are nice. Suppose, okay, let's go back. If you want to select by while viewing, here you go right here. Let's say I want to create a test and I just want to look at that unit 3, changing lifestyles while viewing it. You do the select while viewing, and this is really nice because you can just go through here and you see every question right there. And all you have to do is go check off to the left here. That selects that whole section. Oh, I don't want that one on there. Deselect it. I don't want that one, but I want that one. See
So
that?
you can pick and choose.
You can pick and choose what you want. You
It's
can
not on the
select
computer
the
does it for you.
See that?
Teachers that don't have this.
Even the time.
You should have it loaded on a computer or ESL.
Yeah, you should get it in the offices. Yeah, we don't put copyright protect this or anything. You guys have access to it because you bought this here.
They have one now.
We should have one that people use.
No, everybody should got a laptop. We have to ask people about it.
Let me show
I gotta get myself like a.
Let me show you 2 other things.
You were going to show us the listening on this?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's see if we got the listening here. Let's do this.
Steve's gonna be in trouble.
You know what? You don't have to ask him. He's gonna see you.
Yeah, he heard you already.
You just face the camera and
Okay,
say,
that's I want Apple brand.
Can I have your attention, please? There's a very good question. Where's the listening? You can select the listening. The easiest way to select the listening is to do select questions while viewing. And you scroll down here, and wherever you see listen and choose the correct answer, obviously those are the listening questions. So you could select all of those, and they're all selected. Now this is what I selected before. I don't think are there any other listening? I mean, each unit's different. Some have more listening than others. That's what you would have to do. And then you just finish it, and those are added to your list. Let's see where they showed up. This is a test that I've been creating ongoing. Here we go. Listen and choose the correct answer. There you go. Now refer to track 16 of which CD? The exam view CD that comes with it right there. Does that make sense? Okay.
Will it have just a script also at the end or not?
There is a script. Let me see. That's a good question. I don't think it's on the end here or where it is. The script.
So track 16 of the audio.
You don't have to check on it. There is a script I know, Bill, but I'm trying to figure out where it is. Very good question. It's a blank.
Track 16 on the exam view CD.
On the exam UCD. Yeah, it's in here.
So it only
Okay.
goes from tracks 1 to 15. Where's track 16?
Oh, but maybe that's because he's,
Book
it's
four?
a different level.
That's a book 4.
Is that book 4?
Book 5, book 3 has tracks 1 to 15.
But no, this is book 4 though.
Oh, it says your audio for test bank listening activity, 16 to 30.
Got it?
Okay, so that's what it's saying.
Okay. Now let me just show you some other fun features. If you don't like, if you say you created this test and you don't like this question right here, you go down here and delete it. Remove this question, boom, it's gone. Suppose you go down here, I want to change that one. You go in and edit it. Sarah, the magazine, every day. You go in and change it. Or suppose you have a rambunctious student named Jose. You can write his name in there so that he's sure to pay attention. You can customize it. And all you have to do down here is record it, and
Wow.
you change the question.
Wow.
But you also have to change the answers. You have to change the answer, and that's very simple to do. You just open it up, and you see down here you can change the answer to whatever you want to do, and record it, and boom, it's also recorded down the answer sheet. One last thing I want to show you about this, which is cool, you can do a new one. This is my favorite. If you want to customize it or create your own exercises, we're going to do multiple choice. We're going to say, Eric, that's me, is a, and then you create your answers. Okay, so Eric is a parrot, a woman, an animal, a man. What is the correct answer? Now be nice. Although if my wife were answering this, she would go over here and say, we need to have another choice. We need to make it 5 choices and say all of the above. And that's E, and you go down here and you select this, you go E, boom, you record it, and you've got a new question.
So what's the first step of, is that button at the bottom?
I'll
What's the
put it-
first step of editing the question?
Editing or
I mean, to
adding a
change
new
it.
one?
Actually, to change it.
Okay, see what it says?
He made a new one.
First
I know
step,
he did.
first step is you select it.
Uh-huh.
Second step is you click on edit.
Okay.
Now you can go down here, or remember, or up here, either way. I like to go down here. Okay, edit, and it appears. And what is your name?
Perfect.
So there's your question. Now, are you a morning person, night person?
Actually, I'm a night person.
Okay, so let's change the answer. If she's a night person, we could say she is A. Go down here, A. So now that's the correct answer. And then you go over here to record. Barbara is A, and guess what? That's for number 9, question number 9. You go down, look at the answer key for number 9.
Yeah.